Where's the beach? Happy Halloween! And welcome back to the podcast, the Hyperfixation podcast with me, your host, Cara Kalajra. Thank you for joining me once again under these unprecedented circumstances. As you can tell by my outfit, I am Snooki from the Jersey Shore, my favorite show of all time. So I want to just kind of walk you through this because I started out going for Amy Winehouse. Now, when I put the eyes on, I was shocked. And then with the hair, I just kind of morphed in to a Guidette, excuse me. And I just think this is appropriate. This is how I used to dress in the 2000s. So we are rolling with the Snooki Guidette Y2K vibe. Happy Halloween to those who celebrate, and good tidings to all, and to all a good night. Excuse me. Pardon. The first thing we must discuss, it is the true horror of is what's happening politically. And yes, this is not a serious podcast. However, we call it out when we seize it, and then we'll get to the fun stuff. But full stop, people are being kidnapped off the street. SNAP is going to be expiring and not paid out for the month of November during Thanksgiving. So we as a community of people, we as a collective of people who want the best for ourselves and our brothers and sisters and siblings, we got to step up. So please donate your time, money, or resources to local food shelves in your area. They are really going to need it. People got mad at me on TikTok this week for being political. I have to be political, honey, when things are this grim. So that is one of the spookiest things that could be going on, and it's happening in real life, and it's not a zombie, it's fascism, and it's not correct.
Trump administration says it will not use emergency funds to pay for federal food benefits with a fast approaching deadline. CBS's Christina Fan is in New York with details on that. Christina.
Well, Jerika, 1 in 8 Americans rely on SNAP benefits, and tonight there is mounting worry for them. They might not be able to afford food with money running out 1 week from today.
I think people are starting to panic.
Food banks around the country are flashing warning signs.
We've been having about 7 to 10 new people a day this week.
Look at that. That was full this morning.
The pantry at Calvary Episcopal Church in Kentucky ran out of food for the first time in its 43-year history.
We feel like this is the tip of the iceberg.
Members of the California National Guard are now deployed to help food banks in the state. In Massachusetts, 16% of residents rely on SNAP benefits, which provide an average of $187 a month, or about $6 a day. Democratic Governor Maura Healey holds President Trump responsible.
You know, leadership is a choice. And sadly, President Trump has chosen to take away food from people all around this country.
In other haunting news that is also politically adjacent, Donald Trump is currently spending $300 million creating a ballroom in the White House. He took out the entire east wing of the White House and is now creating a ballroom instead of feeding children. So there's that, and that's scary.
The east wing of the White House is rubble. The symbolism couldn't be less subtle. Armed troops on the streets of Chicago, unmarked vans, masked men. Bravo! But do you really need another Mar-a-Lago? I just think it's a little on the nose, sir. The people's house versus Trump's bulldozer.
Now, moving right along. Once again, the Learning Channel is wiling out. This week, I have stumbled across one of the funniest freaking TikToks I have ever seen in my life. It's this guy, Mari. I will tag him, or I'm going to post his TikToks. He has been doing parodies of the My 600 Pound Life, and they are so freaking funny. Watch this, please.
The worst part of my life is grocery shopping. Everywhere I go, I feel like people are always staring at me. Today, I am on my way to see Dr. Now.
Close it! Close it!
And our car breaks down. I cannot miss this appointment. I missed my initial appointment due to car troubles, and today I'm finna meet with Dr. Now over video call. Hi, Dr. Now. I have lymphedema in my right leg, and I weigh about 634 pounds, but I think it's water weight, a little bit.
I'm gonna go ahead and stop you right now. I can tell by just looking at you, you're not retaining anything. Now, are you serious about losing weight?
Yes, I'm serious. Living in this body has been
So
hell.
why have you allowed yourself to live in it? I'm going to give you a goal of losing 30 pounds in 1 month.
30
At your
pounds?
size, you should hit that easily.
So can I do the protein shakes, right?
See, your fat ass is already not listening. Need anything, give me cow.
I sure will. Wow, that appointment was harsh, but just what I needed for a wake-up call.
In alien news this week, we have got some updates on 3i Atlas. Apparently, 3i Atlas has yet again changed course. Now, I'm only getting news from like 2 sources online because NASA shut down and nobody knows what the fuck is going on. I'm convinced that 3i Atlas is a UFO alien spacecraft coming to probably... Okay, I probably can't say that on the internet, so we'll have to redo that. I believe that 3i Atlas is an alien spacecraft that is coming to make contact of some kind with us humans here on Earth.
A lifetime moment. 3i Atlas is about to graze the sun, and it's getting more and more interesting, frankly, strange by the day. Let's go through what's verified, what's speculation, and why everyone is watching 3i Atlas so closely right now. So as of October 23rd, 3i Atlas is about 360 million kilometers from Earth. It's currently passing through Virgo, and it's headed for its closest point to the sun around October 29th. It will be just inside of Mars's orbit. ESA's ExoMars and Mars Express, these orbiters have captured the object earlier this month. It was a faint white blur surrounded by a glowing coma. Telescopes like Gemini South have confirmed it's slowly forming a tail, but it's still super faint because it's so far. The Swift Observatory measured it shedding water like a cosmic fire hose. Now, normally we'd expect regular updates from NASA, but the timing is very odd. So while ESA and independent astronomers have been posting, NASA stayed mostly quiet, which obviously sparks speculation. But the internet has been busy. Let's start with the creator that goes by Dobsonian Power. So he's been tracking and covering 3i Atlas and has just captured it through a solar telescope. Now, after the images were enhanced, the supposed streak of light, it resolved into something really weird and perfectly round. Look at this. Another strange coincidence is that because of the object's current position, 3i Atlas is about to be hit with a massive solar storm. Check out this clip by Stefan Burns.
Now again, today, the 21st, 3i Atlas is exactly opposite the sun, right? So if we're looking at it like this, it's exactly opposite that on the other side, about 1.5 astronomical units or something. It's perihelion, they'll be at 1.36. That's the 29th of October. Then we got Halloween. Boom, the veil's thin. 3i Atlas is all charged up. We're all charged up. The world's going crazy. Like, the aliens arrive. Who knows?
Here's how I see it. The verified data shows a natural active comet, older, colder, and shedding gas and water as it heats. But the timing, the strange imagery, and the silence from key agencies is really keeping everyone's attention locked. So whether this is just another interstellar visitor or it is something truly unique, we are about to find out. So stay tuned. Buckle up. Listen to this. So did you know that the International Asteroid Warning Network has quietly begun a global observation campaign? So right now, there are actually 17 active comets inside our solar system, and that is definitely above average. And astronomers noticed something very strange. When interstellar object 3i Atlas moves inward, these other comets seem to drift closer. And as it moves away, they scatter. Maybe it's just coincidence. Maybe there's something else going on. But it does have a lot of people asking why there's so much activity happening all at once, because there is. And also why the International Asteroid Warning Network, or IAWN, has suddenly launched a new global observation campaign focused on 3i Atlas. The IAWN campaign, it is real. It begins in November and runs through January 2026. Basically, it's going to coordinate telescopes around the world to refine the comet's orbit and collect as much data as possible. That's standard science. But online, the campaign has obviously fueled very different theories. There has been talk that NASA quietly activated its planetary defense system because of 3i Atlas. That story took off after several articles were published recently suggesting that the IAWN campaign could be linked to a secret planetary defense effort. The timing obviously doesn't help. NASA's been unusually quiet because of the ongoing US government shutdown. And when official channels do go dark, speculation obviously runs wild. And that's where I did some digging and found something interesting. So if you go to the official IAWN website, under their current activities, it says that they're participating in a simulated asteroid impact threat scenario for the 2025 Planetary Defense Conference. When you click the active link there, it takes you to NASA's Center for Near-Earth Object Studies, where you'll find a fully detailed fictional impact exercise. It's a training drill. It's not an emergency. But with that wording, asteroid impact threat scenario, combined with everything going on with 3i Atlas trending, and perhaps that added some confusion to the mix and made people think that the simulation was a real activation. But it's likely the root of the Planetary Defense System activation rumor. It's just my guess. But nonetheless, stay tuned. I'll do my best.
So as you can tell by my attire, I love Halloween. But I also love Halloween when you just kind of like make a costume with what you have. So I'm going to just show you some of my Halloween costumes of yore, and you can judge them. Feel free to judge away. And this is a classic. I was Beetlejuice, but like I was kind of a sexy Beetlejuice because the striped thing was like a leotard. And then I had these white and black striped tights, a white and black blazer, and then I did the makeup. I thought I did like a pretty good job. And then I dyed my hair green. Killer. 10 out of 10. Love that. This one is really great because I was in my literary phase of it all, doing a lot of my spoken word poetry performances. And if you know me from poetry, probably seeing me here makes a lot of sense. Anyway, I was Edgar Allan Poe instead of Edgar Allan Poe. And I think I did a really great job with this costume. It was very easy, actually. I had a turtleneck. I wore denim short shorts, black fishnet, some high-heeled boots. I cut up the sleeves off of a white t-shirt to make that collar thing, and then I used mascara to create a mustache. And then I borrowed a crow, or a raven, pardon. And I think that costume turned out fabulously. Again, 10 out of 10. Fantastic. This was another good costume, and I think this was, you had to specifically be a zombie. There was I don't know if it still goes on, it probably does. There's a party in Minneapolis, downtown Minneapolis, every year, and it was called the Zombie Pub Crawl, and it was like in its heyday when we were going in like 2013, 2014, 2015. Oh my God, it was so freaking fun. So you would get like a wristband, and then you could bebop around to all the bars. There were concerts. I think we saw Prof one year before he was a pervert. We saw, who else? We might have seen Mac Miller. I mean, they had some really freaking amazing bands. And then everyone was dressed as zombies. So you'd be in downtown Minneapolis just seeing this like roving band of people dressed as zombies. So I here am a zombie beauty queen. And I love that. I think that's great. 10 out of 10. All of them are 10 out of 10. Now we're about to get very spooky with it. Welcome to Paranormal Party Time. Spooky stories to scare your friends. This is a Halloween specific segment where I will be telling you some of my most scariest stories. Please leave your own spooky stories in the comments below. Now, if you know me, you know that one of my passions is aliens. And you might say, Cara, why do you have a passion for aliens? Why are you obsessed with aliens? I'm autistic. First off. Second of all, I'm strange. Third, I have had encounters with beings and mysterious things that to this day I cannot explain. So, and this might shock you. The year was 2008. I was 16 or 17 years young. Okay. I grew up in Edina, Minnesota, USA, planet Earth. I was a high school cheerleader. That part isn't super relevant, but it makes sense with what I'm going to say next. The year was 2008. The year was 2008. And I was waiting in my parents' living room for one of my girlfriends on the cheerleading team to come pick me up to go to the mall. Southdale Mall. We were going to go to a restaurant, called
the California Pizza Kitchen.
So I was all dressed. I was ready to go. Again, the year 2007, 2008. I had on boot-cut jeans, Silver Company. A long fitted sweater with a lace camisole underneath it. For footwear, I had a pair of brown leather chunky heeled boots with gold buckles. I had a big chunky knitted infinity scarf. I was kind of ahead of my time. Okay. I'm standing in my parents' living room. I would say it was approximately 5 p.m. And I would say this was winter. This was probably February. So at 5 p.m. in February, it's still pretty light out, but the sun is starting to set. So I'm standing there waiting impatiently for my girlfriends to come pick me up in their mom's Suburban to pick up the other cheerleaders so we could go eat at the California Pizza Kitchen in Southdale Center. I'm just kind of looking up, down the street, waiting. When all of a sudden, I see a gigantic, and let me emphasize this again, gigantic silver disc, like a CD-ROM, fall down from the sky. Now, this disc, to me, it looked like a CD-ROM. The outside was silver, metallic. And it should have made a large noise when it came down from the frickin' sky and hit the road about a half a block away from me as the crow flies. Maybe less, maybe a quarter of a block. The thing took up the entire roadway. This is a suburban street. It was the size of a 2-story house, approximately. Maybe a smaller 2-story house, not a mansion, but it took up the whole road. And now it was silver on the edges, and the inside there was another sphere within the disc, and that disc was clear, but glowing the brightest blue light I had ever seen in my entire freaking life. And it was so bright and blue and like technologically advanced and alive. It hurt my eyes, and my eyes actually hurt for 10 minutes afterwards. And then just as soon as it came down, it jetted off the other direction so fast. The whole thing probably was about 15 seconds. But to this day, I can't explain what I saw. Was it aliens? You be the judge. Well, that was terrifying. It's spooky. In other horrifying, spooky news that has a great ending, a idiot, a fool, a douchebag was thrown from a Halloween party for dressing as a Yahtzee SS officer. And who was at the front of the line? kicking his ass out that door. A motherfucking woman. Boom. This is a great video.
Don't touch me. Get the fuck out. Don't touch him, bro.
No one here is going to fuck you. What the fuck?
He's in my. Yo, are you in my accounting class? Yeah.
Bitches get shit done. In more humorous news, chronically online nerds are paying celebrities for cameos to say words and strings of sentences that make absolutely no sense to anyone, myself included. They're saying, case O, spooky badoo.
On with the Goob Lagoon. I hear that park has got a lot of victims and need to be shut down. I heard that Queso, the manager, jumped from the tallest diving board and made all the water in the pool wade away. Well, he's too fat and he need to lay off the hot dog. Good luck with everybody. Stay away from that Goob Lagoon. Y'all take care and stay safe. What?
Case, bro, what's going on over there, man? What is happening? Literally, I told my wife that I was doing a cameo, and then she was like, I got it, Lumbles. But we're talking about you, Case. Here's the situation. I heard that I should never go to the water park named Goob Lagoon. I just heard that that's something I do not need to go to. I might see some poop. I might need, my own little sifter because these pools be a little dirty. You're nasty, bro. I need you to fix it immediately. I'm trying to get my water on and I can't do it. You might get shut down and I don't want that for you. I know you worked really hard on this and I really hope that you do better. I'm just messing with you. Atlas wanted me to play around, but I know that is it real? You really got poop over there in the water park? Good luck, bro. Good luck.
Not only do they have Raven from That's So Raven saying this line of gibberish, they have somehow conned the sweet angel who is Dr. Now Zazaridon from The Learning Channel's My 600-Pound Life to say this string of syllables, of which he and I, and likely Raven Simone, do not understand. There is a new spooky ghost hunting show out of our great neighbor to the north, Canada. And this show is called Ghosting. Now, I'm obsessed with this show. I still haven't quite figured out where to watch it besides YouTube, but I'm hoping it comes to Peacock soon. I will add their clip in because they are so freaking funny. Basically, it's 3 gays who go and do ghost hunting. And they speak to the ghosts. They are a welcoming space for the entities. And I frankly can't get enough.
Hey, Baradu, hey! Were you one of the people who died here when this was a poorhouse? Okay, love that answer. So actually, thank you for answering that question. I really do appreciate it. Do you wish us harm? If the answer is yes, do something. If the answer is no, do nothing. They don't want to hurt us. Are you Miss Girl? Yep. Couldn't make it up if I tried.
But
it's Miss Girl.
By Miss Girl, what do you mean?
It's Miss Girl. If your pronouns are she, her, light up. If your pronouns are they, them, light up. Non-binary, Margaret. I live.
Way.
I live.
Wow. Ask another question.
Matthew kissed you. I think we have a gay ghost who has a crush on you.
Like,
in here.
I'm feeling
Finally,
it. Guys, this is nuts.
Go give him a smooch. Give him a smooch.
Okay. I'm just gonna kiss the general area. Feel free to. Okay.
Oh, it did. Yo, it did.
I'm not even fucking with you. It literally went off.
It went off. Make out. Make out.
Did you see that? Did either of you see that?
Yeah, make out with the ghost. Yeah, make out with the ghost.
Okay, give us a second.
Just stick your tongue out or something. Give me this thing, and you just get in there and have a little moment with the ghost.
Oh my god, that tickles. You're so special. Wait.
Did it go off? It's going off like full on. Full on.
Shit, really?
Keep going.
Ask if he's like a top or a bottom. Okay, are you a top? Go off if you are.
Not a top.
Not a top. Okay, wait. So would you identify as a bottom? Did it go off?
Yeah.
I believe that this might become my new hairstyle. So I am, I'm bringing it back. I'm bringing the poof back. You know, I tried to be Amy Winehouse. I tried to do the winged eyeliner to the best of my abilities, But at the end of the day, I am a Guidette. I am half Sicilian, baby. And not only am I perfect, I'm Italian too. Technically, I'm Sicilian. We are the soccer ball getting kicked by the boot. So it's a little bit different, but we're just a little different than the mainlanders. Apparently, it's a great week online to be a pervert. Name them, shame them, report it. Because what are you talking about? There is this substitute teacher, and this TikTok is going viral because what the actual is going on here. Spend the day with me as a first day at my job as a substitute teacher at a high school. And I will say from the jump that this individual, I'm not sure what their pronouns are, so I'm just gonna default to they. They do look really young, but that's neither here nor there. They applied for a job, they got the job. This is first day of the job, okay? From the jump, they are acting entitled, creepy, weird, D, all the above. There's a pep rally that goes through the hallway, and this substitute teacher decides that that's an appropriate time during the voiceover of their TikTok. Which they shouldn't even be recording in the first place. You should not be filming children at your place of employment, but okay, that's neither here nor there. And commenting about how good they look. Roll the clip.
Yeah. We got a new hustle unlocked. I'm a school teacher now. Little breakfast. Let's get the day rolling. Who would have ever thought? Yes, ma'am. Have a good day. Today was really a breeze. My kids ain't have to do too much, man. To be honest, I let them do whatever they want to do. Yes, I'm that type of teacher. Took me a little lunch break. Yeah, they got it going on at this junk. They stay bound. Okay, then. Damn, shorty. Sheesh. Man, I gotta get up out these school kids trying to take me down, man. Then I look so young. I look like one of them. Appreciate it. You know, my little free time, I had to go out there and give me some little content, little fit check. Really just a chill fit today. Cause y'all know if it was up to me, I would have been rough and head to toe. Y'all know I ain't lying. But they did have a pep rally and came clutch. And that was the typical day.
Substitute teacher that was fired on her first day was not ready to step foot in no classroom. Getting told that you look like one of the students is not the compliment that you thought it was. They were saying that you look childish. It wasn't giving professionalism is what they're saying. Why are we wearing big chains to go sub a classroom? Are you coming to teach or are you coming to impress? And can we talk about the damn shorty? Who's the shorty? Not that child that you were recording, that you should have never been recording in the first place. There's no way. And then you follow it up with sheesh. Truthfully, if you never ended up back into a classroom again, I wouldn't be upset. And lastly, I understand everybody wants to be a content creator, but we have to understand there's time and there's place. Recording like that on your first day is crazy work. Recording yourself putting your feet up on this teacher's desk is also crazy work. Recording the students, also crazy work. That was your first day and you did too much. That substitute teacher.
So they continue filming the rest of their day, and surprise, surprise, their first day also becomes their last day because, thank the Lord on high, they were swiftly fired. I have a hyperfixation to share with the class. This is called single serve mulled wine. Yes. Now, this is a very simple recipe and anyone can do it. And believe me, honey, you're going to like what you see, taste, smell, and experience with this beautiful seasonal fall cocktail. First ingredient, wine. If you have, this is a perfect thing to do if you're kind of at the end of your box, it's tapping out, or if you have a opened wine bottle where you've got just like a little bit left, like maybe a glass and a half. Okay, great. So we're going to take that wine and we're going to pour it, believe it or not, into a microwave safe mug. A microwave safe mug. Okay, repeat after me. Microwave safe mug. Next ingredient is going to be apple cider. So we're going to pour the apple cider atop of this red wine. Okay, now you following me? I like to add a little splash of fresh squeezed lemon. You can throw in a cinnamon stick, some cloves. If you are lazy like me, pumpkin pie spice has all of those same seasonings, and you can just throw a dash of that in. Now we're going to put this in the microwave and you're going to press the button. This is important now. You're going to press the button that says beverage, okay? Because that will heat up a beverage that you're going to consume via swallow drink. Now, press that button and let it do its thing with the mug inside the microwave. That's important. You got to remember to put it into the microwave, because if it sits on the counter and you just press the button, unfortunately, it's not going to cook. Okay? Stay with me. Now take it out, and if it's hot, you're going to want to use hot hands. Okay? Hot hands. No burn. Take it out. Go to cool it. Okay, now repeat that 3, 4, maybe 10 times. Then you may start to begin to sip. And I think you're going to like what you see. I guarantee it. And you'll probably get a good buzz going as well. Well, that's it. Thank you so much for spending time with me. I hope you enjoyed it because I know that I did. Have a great week. Have a good, safe, fun, festive Halloween. And don't do anything I wouldn't do. Take care of yourselves. Take care of one another. Take care of the planet. God bless you and good luck. Love you. Bye.
Oh, yeah!